What is going on? It is Sketchy Live Monday. I am Johnny Jalopy. With me, as always, the lovely, the talented, the sexy, you look cute.
Thanks.
You're just always adorable. My little cherub.
Boy.
ity-B in the house.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Hey, a super fun night planned for you guys. Sketchy Live Monday. Every Monday night, we come and hang out and draw a cool hot rod or something fun or some kind of... I love that. That's awesome. I've got horns. And then we try, because we upgraded the systems, to bring in special guests. And tonight we have special guests. We're not going to bring them on just yet. We're going to make them wait in the waiting room. The green room, if you will.
The green room.
They are in the... Where are they at?
The green room.
I know, but where's the area that they're from?
Maurice,
what?
Louisiana.
And where's that at? What kind of area?
Cajun country.
It's Cajun. Or as we who speak English, Cajun. But they'll say...
Potato.
They'll say it a totally different way. So we're going to bring them on in just a second. Who is on the broadcast tonight? And then we'll get to our special guests.
First, this is season 5, guys. Episode 5 on February 7th. So welcome to the broadcast. I will tell you who we've got on tonight.
There's our pre-draw. And I'm sure
if
you've been following me, this is something I was working on at work. Did a little ballpoint pin action.
Oh, shoot.
What'd you do?
I brought them back too early. Hold on. I don't know how to get them on.
Come on, babe. You click there.
I've already added them.
You click them single. You do all your changes down there. Anyway, okay.
I don't know how to work the board.
We're good. Keep going.
We're going back. I'm going to show you Johnny's sketch, so we'll go focus on his sketch. Okay.
Down there. Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
So we've got Matt Buds joining us. Hello, Matt.
Buds.
Lizzie Daughtry says hello, you two, right on time.
What's going on? We
Finally,
are on time.
Right? We had to plan ahead because we had guests.
We want to make sure it was working.
Right.
We didn't want to have an ENS episode.
No. Robert Spears joining us.
Robert, what's going on? Cheers.
Mike Ferrucci says, evening all, keeping it sketchy here in Homosassa.
Awesome.
Right here in Florida with us.
Okay.
We've got Mike Smith from Marshfield, Wisconsin, rocking out to the introduction.
Marshfield.
It's a solid intro.
Wisconsin. I don't know.
It's a solid intro. My son put it together for us. Love it.
Did a great job.
I really love it.
Love it.
Love it.
I love it. Love it.
Mike Ferrucci said, Lizzie Daughtry, they're getting better at this.
We're trying.
Howard Pierpont says 28 degrees in a clear, grilly Colorado, but he's not in Colorado.
What is he doing? Jumping on and giving a forecast before we even get to him.
And how does he even know the forecast?
I bet you it's part of the Wisconsin thing. When you're born, they put on a thing that tells you the weather.
He's from Colorado. What does that have to do with Wisconsin?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Jimmy Barker's joining us. Hey, guys. Hello from Southern West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Mama. I heard us.
Twice? Yeah. Sorry.
Paul Marziani is joining us. Welcome. We've got Bob McClarnon from the 51st State.
Bob McClarnon. What's going on? Like we said, we're going to be bringing on special guests just here in a sec.
Memento.
We just want to make sure we get everybody kind of checked in. Hopefully you're having a fantastic night. If you're not, hopefully this is the cure that ails you. The ale that cures you?
Cure that fixes you.
Yeah. What?
Lou Linder Jr. joining us from a rainy Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Welcome, sir.
Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you stopped by on a perfect night to do it. We got special guests.
Yes.
They are here.
We keep talking.
Well, let's bring them in. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our friends from
Cajun country.
It's the McCoys Lisa and Brian, and Howard Pierpont.
Hear no evil, see no evil.
Oh my goodness, they're staging stuff. What's going on, guys?
Hi, guys. Oh, let me unmute them. I guess that would help. There you go.
It's good to be in the house.
Single shot, please.
Okay, so we've got Lisa on the left there, Brian in the middle, and Howard Pierpont all the way from Greeley, Colorado.
Rocking the Johnny Jalopy Army here.
That's it. We're all representing
We
tonight.
all have on our jalopy gear.
We're so excited, guys. What's going on?
Howard's here to visit with us for a few days, and so we've been showing him Cajun hospitality.
Nice.
Come over for dinner.
Is it
And
true
the music
that the
made us
gumbo
jealous.
makes you sleepy?
Oh yeah, it's like a tranquilizer. It's like the turkey at Thanksgiving, you know.
It's a delicious
Yeah.
egg salad that Lisa made.
Oh yeah, and if you look over the shoulder, there is the infamous Chewy
Yep.
sitting there cleaning himself for you. Oh yeah, that's the infamous wildcat of Maurice out here, you know.
And what do we got in the background?
In the background, you do have the apocalyptic swamp buggy sitting in the shop over here.
Nice.
We got the dune buggy still a little bit further back. So this is my little shop that I work out of at home. I have the other shop that I work during the day doing nicer restorations. I do, for other customers, we're actually working on a Jaguar right now, 56. He wants to take it to Pebble Beach. So during the day, I work on nice cars like that. And at night, I'm like Superman. I work on my weird contraptions. So,
That's so cool.
I take the stuff that's still good on their cars that they don't want and put them on my cars. So I have a little bit of
Fun.
everything.
A
Or the
Frankenstein
91
shop.
Ranger.
And then I also have a 91 Ranger that Howard donated to me that I've been playing with. He finally got to see what it looked like.
Johnny Jalopy and
Sorry, go ahead.
So Howard, what brings you out there?
Well, I had a meeting over in a town that nobody can pronounce except for Lisa. And then I went to a conference on rockstar success over in Dallas for 3 days. And then flew in yesterday and I'll head on home on Thursday. This is my vacation relaxing time for the winter.
Very cool.
And we've been enjoying him, whether he thinks so or not. We've really gained a lot of knowledge just by being with Howard.
Oh, he's a wealth of knowledge.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm super excited that you guys have met each other and you're hanging out, and it's just fun to watch folks that have been showing up to Sketchy Live and hanging out with each other and becoming friends, and so we're so happy to see that.
But yet mad
That's
that
it.
we're not there with you.
Right?
But you know,
One of these
One of
days,
these
Joe,
days.
we'll make it out here. Like I said, it all started just watching you, Johnny, and we kind of became friends. It's, we've met a lot of good people on this show.
we have.
I'm just lucky that Howard had the time to come and see us, and we were able to take a little time. We're going to take him to Mr. Ronnie's museum tomorrow, the one you did the
Fun.
55 gadget for, and take him out there and see the museum and let him enjoy that.
We're gonna pass a, what is it, Brian?
We're gonna,
Latte
Michelle, we're gonna pass us a good time. We're gonna have a la bosse en roulette.
There you go.
So fun. Hey, I finally found that video you guys sent me. So we're going to take a pause from you live and we're going to show your video.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Let me switch it over to this one. Okay.
Here we go. Maybe.
Play would be good. There you go.
Johnny Jalopy and Eddie and the whole Jalopy army. We're the McCoys from Maurice, Louisiana. We are the Cajuns. This is our little shop. Keep the little bug in. I do a lot of my work in. I do restorations. And we live out in a little bitty it used to be a village, now it's a town. The city has come upon us, but we love living out here
Engaging country.
in Cajun country. I have a few projects you can see as we walk by. This is a few things that keep me kind of busy around here, and I'm always trying to create new and different vehicles. Kind of like Ian does, but Ian has a whole lot more experience than me. But you know what? I still have fun doing what I do. But we love it. This is God's little acre. We
No drama.
no drama. We just love living the simple life out here and messing with hot rods and trying to stay positive.
And if you look to the right, you can see Brian's latest project.
My latest project is the little Bugatti. I got to figure out something cool with that thing. So nice meeting all of y'all. Goodbye from the McCoys.
That was cool.
So cool. Let me get him back here.
Get him back.
Remember everything at the same time. You know, we're Cajuns. We can't walk and talk at the same time, but we use our hands a lot, you know?
Well, you did
If you
great.
tie our hands together, we start mumbling.
We can't talk. I'll walk.
Well, we're excited that you guys got to come on for a minute. I'd love to do a real interview with you guys. We'll try to set that up soon. But I thought since Howard was there and you guys were all together, it'd be fun to get you on camera, say hello to everybody, and welcome you. And thank you guys for all your support. And, just humbled by knowing you guys. We appreciate you guys.
And
We
Howard, correct
We
me
need
if
to
I'm
do it on
wrong.
the Zoom.
What's that?
We did. All of us wanted to tell Julie if she's watching. We shared your grief with you. You're in our prayers.
Aw,
Absolutely.
I know. Yeah.
I know. It's sad.
It's a family.
Howard,
You created a family, Johnny, whether you like it or not.
we did. Howard,
You know,
from
that's
here,
a good
you're
thing.
now headed to Draco's, correct?
Oh, cool.
Nope. I'm going to head back home again. Drinko's a little under the weather.
Oh, okay. Bummer. I was going to say maybe we'll have you guys on at your next stop.
Well, we'll schedule another one. Maybe I'll just go visit folks from the Jalopy Army around the countryside,
That's it.
one at a time.
There you go.
The Howard
You can be
Pierpont
our-
World Tour.
well, maybe
Next in your
Maybe we
city.
just,
Welcome, Howard Pierpont.
I
we
love it.
make God's Little Acre the first annual jalopy meetup.
That's it.
Well, come on.
Come on to Cajun.
We have plenty of space.
We got
for
plenty of
people to
space for the
camp out.
Creole Customs out here, and we can all hang out and talk shop and
Pass a
tell
good
stories.
time.
And if you need parts, I might have some that you can use. Take them back with you to fix your cars.
Yeah.
How fun would that be?
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like I said, that's what I've been doing lately. Is just I've been collecting parts, and whoever can use it. It's like me. I have low budgets when I build vehicles. I can't afford the big budgets, but if I have anything that somebody can use that I'm not using, they're more than welcome to use. It's just that's the way you got to do things, especially in the
That's
hot
how
rod
you do
business.
it. Yep,
So
yes, sir.
tomorrow we're going to do a photo shoot because
Oh.
I've got on my Christmas present Johnny Jalopy shirt, and I brought my Ian shirt with me, and
Nice.
I've got one from Southern Customs. So we'll do them all and make sure that they're available for you.
And I promise not to
Very
wear a
good.
thong.
I'm glad to see
That's
your
something
sweatshirt's still
nobody wants to
intact,
see.
Brian.
No.
Well, we sure are, folks. We sure are, folks. The echo. We sure appreciate you guys, and thanks for stopping in. We're gonna get back to the drawing. Stay
That's
safe.
it.
We'll see you guys soon. Love you guys.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us, y'all. Have a good one.
You got
You
it.
too.
There you go. Awesome.
Very cool.
Okay. Unplug these.
Okay.
We'll nix the echo.
All right. Echo
Echo gone.
is gone.
And gone. Okay.
Gone.
Back to the drawings. Back to the normalcy. That was so cool.
It was cool.
Isn't it neat?
Little bit of an echo.
That's all right. We're gonna figure this technology
are.
out, babe.
We are gonna.
And how
get
cool
it.
is that gonna be when we figure it out?
I know. We're gonna be super
Super
professional
pros,
stuff.
super pros and stuff.
For a second, that looked like sperm. For a second.
What?
I just saw little things. Anyway, let me get back to some of the comments. Raphael VW, Friday was a pleasure to see you. As always.
So cool.
You
Yeah.
were the best. Many blessings. I love you. Yes, Friday night we headed down to, I always want to say Ocean County Choppers because I'm from Ocean County, New Jersey, but it's actually Orange County Choppers. OCC has a huge museum and restaurant
yep,
and bar and grill.
Yep.
So we headed down there for a Volkswagen meetup and got to see Raphael. Raphael's been a huge support of Johnny and just loves his art, shares his art all the time. He's just
Great
a
person.
phenomenal person.
Yeah, super positive person.
Always
Super
happy.
knowledgeable too.
He is.
He knows a ton about V-dubs too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just a great all-around guy. We love you, Raphael. Mofongo power. as he
Mofongo
always
power,
says.
yes.
Robert Spear said, "Are you on the air?" Oh wait, I can see you're on air light telling me you are.
That's right. We are on the air.
I know I talked about it last week, but I love it. We love it too. We loved it so much that we actually wanted to keep using it. So last week after the broadcast, this thing was probably 200 degrees.
6,000 degrees.
It was
yeah.
super hot. The bulb that we had in there.
It was like a 70, 80 watt bulb.
And it's supposed to be like a 40 watt. So we did get a different bulb, and
yeah,
so far so good. It's not giving off near the amount of heat. We could have warmed a small home.
At one point I was like, why am I sweating so
I know
much?
your face is sunburned from the other side. The other side of this, which you can't see, says applause. And maybe at the end of the broadcast,
Applause,
we should flip it
applause.
around. Oh boy. Julie Anderson is joining us. Julie,
What's up, Jules?
we love you.
Yeah, we love you. We're thoughts and prayers with you.
Absolutely. Mama Wood is hanging in
Hey,
with us.
Mom.
Mom and Tim in the house.
What's
Love
going
you.
on?
Hello, JJ Army babies. She's the best mom of all of
You're
us.
the best mom ever, forever.
Spud Anderson is also joining us. Hey, it's Sketchy Live
What's
time.
up?
Welcome, sir.
We got to get the Andersons on.
I know. We got to figure out the mic sitch.
Yeah,
Mic and headphones.
I don't understand
sitch.
that why the echo is so crazy, but we'll
It's-
figure it out.
Is it because we're loud in real life and we're this close to
Maybe
each other?
that's possible.
You know who we need to ask is Robert Spear. Oh no, they're in different rooms. I was going to
I
say.
don't know. Oh, they are
Yeah,
in
they
different,
are.
but still, I mean, it might be. I don't know. There's got to be something we're doing.
Something's happening that
Yeah.
we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a sketchy broadcast without
Mm-mm.
some kind
Nope.
of issue.
There's got to be some sort of technical difficulties.
Yep. Joe Lombardo is joining us. Yo from Jersey, icy cold Jersey. I bet.
I see hot in the morning.
I bet it's been chilly up there. It was actually pretty chilly here today. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Love that.
Mike Frucci said, having any mud bugs? What's a mud bug?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Is it like
Is that maybe the
a
Cajun thing?
bulb sweat? Oh, maybe. Yeah. Draco said, sorry, our meetup didn't work out. I'm sorry too, Draco. I
hope
know
you
you
feel
were looking
better, buddy.
forward to that. Definitely feel better. Lizzie said, awesome to see them. James Olchin said, hello, Real McCoys. Hello, Johnny and ity-B. Welcome, sir.
I just think it was cool that we were able to do that. They've been such great support of people. Howard Pierpont's been on since day one too. So it was just great to have them on. I wish we, again with the echoing thing, we weren't really able to
hear
talk
as
to them
well,
as best
yeah.
as I wanted to. But just know McCoys and Howard, we really
We
appreciate
appreciate
you.
it. Yeah. for
Stop,
sure.
at least taking a few seconds and playing along. You know what I mean?
Popping
So
in.
yeah.
Sharing your cool garage workshop.
But I got to tell you, I really want to go up there.
Yeah. I've been saying this.
Well, you have, but you haven't.
I have absolutely said
Take a
it.
time off and we can go.
Long weekend. I'm in.
Let's
I'm
do
down.
it.
I
Let's
got
do it.
22 hours of PTO right now.
PTO.
Let's do it. James Olchin said, you figure it out and you'll be the cool kids on the net.
Right. I mean, I think. Listen, I think so. We'll try it. We're gonna figure it out, and I think I talked to ity-B more and more about it. That I would love to do not so much necessarily a drawing thing. We'll still continue to do this, but actually do a podcast where we can have topics and talk about some stuff.
That's what the 51 was supposed to be.
Yeah, I know, but that's what it was supposed to be. But I think now, though, when I was trying to sell you the 51 idea, you were like, I don't know about what am I bringing to the
No,
table?
but we were at that time also bringing in people.
Right. Well, because we didn't have another way to
do
we
it.
thought we could do it.
Right. And
But-
I'm not convinced that this is necessarily.
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't, what the option of the other thing would do is allow us to do it not necessarily live. We just record it.
Right.
And we can take all the technical stuff out of it and edit things and do all that kind of stuff. It would just, we
We got to get it figured out.
the Army is growing so big to where there's new people popping on.
Yeah.
Probably very interesting people that have stories, and it would just be great to talk to people. Like it would be great to really have talked to Brian and Lisa and really talk about, how many times
Stuff
have we
they've
watched
done.
hurricanes just destroy? I mean, coming where they live, and
Right.
they're underwater and stuff, and they just no big deal.
I
We'll
know.
fix it up. They're such positive
life.
people, and Howard
Howard, oh my
traveling
God,
around and doing
life
all kinds of
experience
stuff, and
he's
just
had. Yeah, for
just
sure.
again, this is
Love it.
and then we got to meet Draco, another positive person, just all these great people that we've met. There's
The
so many.
Andersons.
The Andersons, perfect examples of where it started.
Right.
Is these just wonderful people that we've met along the way,
Lane Kelton.
and came down, and everybody's just been they've got these interesting things to talk about,
Yeah.
and also they're just positive people.
Right.
So I just think it would be great to really showcase. There are, the minutia of what's going on in the media and all that kind of stuff. There is positivity out there. You guys are a huge portion of that. You bring us where we're excited about coming in Mondays, and I can't wait to do the show and draw and share stuff with you guys, because just the feeling that we get and stuff like that happens. People meeting up with people that
Maybe wouldn't have met had we not done
maybe
it. We
maybe
don't
they
know.
would maybe they would
you
have.
wouldn't.
I won't take full credit, but
We're
holy
excited.
cow, it's really cool.
We're excited.
Okay, sorry.
Lizzie,
Off my soapbox.
Lizzie said, just to let you all know that Valentine's Day is next Monday.
Oh, it
Good
is?
point. We will still be on. We don't have plans, do we?
No, just you got to open up your gift.
I will be opening up a gift.
Well, I
You ordered a
unfortunately,
gift for
will
me.
not be opening up your gift because it was not going to show up, and there was no option of advance.
Oh,
Yeah, there was no option
it'll
to.
be late.
But like 2 days.
Your gift is about a week late, right?
Yeah. I got to order it.
Daddy. No. I'm kidding.
Oh, yikes!
I'm kidding.
Make it say, "Daddy, I don't want none."
But Elizabeth said to go over to her handmade jewelry store. She has new jewelry ready for you to buy for your loved ones. So go check it out. She does some really cool
And that's
resin
great
jewelry.
too. To see we got talented people and we have people sharing stuff. It's great.
I love it. Mike Murphy's joining us. He says magic happening.
What's
we
up,
hope
Mike?
So. We hope so.
We're trying.
So what Johnny's working on, I've got us side by side so you can see him sketch while we're talking here. But this is a new monster design concept, print art, as well as possible T-shirt.
Yeah, you're getting to
So-
see it draw live here right on Sketchy. I did do a pre-draw, but as you can already see, I'm already moving some of the tire placement around. So this is just a jump off point. So there's some things I want to change about it that I really like. There's some stuff I want to fix to give it a little better angle and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to put a helmet on him, on Frankie there. I dig his
It
do.
might take away from his head.
Do you like the do?
I do.
Okay, then I'll keep the
Well, and the elongation of his head. If you put a helmet on him, how are you going to convey that?
do. It'll be a square helmet.
Oh, that might be cool. That might be
Okay.
cool.
Anyway,
We'll
so
see. We'll see.
this is where we're going with it.
um.
You're adorable, by the way you just reacted to that. Thank you.
Oh.
It gave me confidence that, okay, it wasn't such a dumb idea.
Alex Kuderon is joining us. Good evening,
What's
everyone.
up,
He
Alex?
says, welcome. Robert Spears said, we have been in the same room for the past 2 months. Okay, so we may be picking your brain then on how you guys make it work without the
Yeah,
editing.
we got to figure it out. And again, they pre-record, so they're not doing this necessarily live. It's live in the interview.
Right.
Did you? It's
No, I
obvious that it's
know.
live in the interview.
Lou Linder Jr. said it's crawfish. The mud bugs is Cajun slang for crawfish, Mike Ferrucci said.
I've also heard of yardbird. That's another Cajunish type.
Yardbird?
Yardbird. What's yardbird?
A crow?
Chicken.
Oh, I'll eat a chicken.
Yeah, mud bug.
By the way, McCoys, if we do come up, I do enjoy sausage like the andouille.
We gotta try the other. I really want to try crawfish.
Go at
I want
it.
to try.
They have freaking eyes and they're looking
It's a
at
little
you.
teeny lobster.
It's looking at you.
You like
And
shrimp.
I can't.
You like to feel like I'm on a shrimp.
Not with the legs and stuff.
Show
still
you
on it
do.
and the eyes and stuff.
Show you do. Show now.
No.
Get you some of that now, huh?
Not doing it.
Come on.
Chicken and sausage I will do. And beans. I do like beans. So
What does beans got to do with it?
I don't know. I think they make beans.
I think they. Who's wow?
The Louisianians.
Cajuanians.
Cajuns. Joe Lombardo said, car guys and gals are positive by nature. Think about it. Anyone who looks at a pile of twisted metal and sees the diamond, and some others see the coal.
Great
That's
point.
true. That is true.
By the way, a new. I'm so excited. So there's this, and I found them, and I haven't listened to all their podcasts, but I'm going to jump on and I'm going to go back and listen. But it's this young couple. I gotta get their names straight. But they're called the Custom Culture Couple. Hope I did that right. And they have a podcast, and they talk about they're out of I think it's West Texas or South Texas. I'm already screwing up. Anyways, they're from Texas, and they talk about a lot of the stuff going on in Texas, and they're younger couple, and really immersed in the culture. And they just did a build on.
I saw you did share it on your page.
Yeah, so I just shared their podcast, and they did an interview with a Menace, who's another a custom culture artist, who's a really cool guy, and I've been following him since I started too. And anyways, just another avenue, and we were chatting a little bit, and I might be getting on their podcast.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so
maybe we'll have them on ours.
That's what I said. I said maybe we'll get them on ours. So it'd be neat to talk to some folks.
That'd be cool.
I think I'm not sure if they both work in the medical field, but they both work there in Texas, and I think they're both work in the medical field. So it's pretty cool.
I've been wanting to go out to Texas anyway. I've got family out there.
It'd be fun for sure.
Magnolia's out there.
Yeah, that's right.
Chip and Joanna, come on.
Yeah, we could tell them a thing or two. It's all about the ship, Leah.
Tyler Post is joining us. Howdy, guys. Welcome.
What's going on?
Bob Trapp Jr., hello from Massachusetts.
What's up, Mass?
All the way from Mass. That's pretty far up.
Yeah.
Mike Murphy said, as an idea, helmet blowing off his head. That way it would be the best of both worlds.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. We'll see if that comes to fruition.
Draco said cackleberries. What is that? That sounds interesting. That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it not?
I don't know. It almost sounds It almost sounds like something that maybe
like bison balls or something.
Bison balls.
I don't know. James.
You mean Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yes. James Olchin said black beans and rice. Yes, this is what I'm about. I could totally do. Isn't it like jambalaya? Jambalaya is
jambalaya. It's jambalaya. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. What am I? I'm thinking Zatarans. That's what I'm thinking.
You got to get that New Orleans feel.
It's the New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Byron's joining us. Hello from Colorado.
What's up, Colorado?
Love Colorado. My time in Colorado existed in the airport only, but I loved it. I didn't even go outside, but it was beautiful from the airport. We've got Douglas Magalhaes says,
awesome.
He's from Brazil.
Nice.
Abraço de todos do Brazil.
Well, we're not sure what that means, but welcome to the broadcast.
Welcome. Howard Pierpont said 58 degrees in the shop in Maurice. Howard really is the one that started our weather
check-in all the time. And at first we were like, every time we get off the broadcast, every time that guy talks about the weather. I mean, then it just became a thing. Like it's like there were times. Did we get the weather yet? Where's Howard?
How cold it is it really? And I love, and I don't know who necessarily started it, but I love knowing where our viewers are from.
Yeah.
So if you are
the check-in. Oh my God.
Please say hi. Tell us where you're from, where you're viewing from.
That's been the best part, to be honest, is the check-in.
I love
when people are like, hey, it's so and so from blah blah blah.
Because this is now
and then
my job.
Then you butcher their name, and then their family.
I have done okay lately. Gary Miller is joining us. Hey, Johnny. Hello from Nashville.
What's going on?
Welcome. Oh, Draco
said
cackleberries or eggs. Okay.
That's another place I'd like to visit.
Nashville? Oh, the whole Tennessee area,
for
sure. Mike Ferrucci said, we need to take you to Cajun Jimmy's here in Crystal River. They have some really good food.
Yeah.
Come down. We've got to prep ourselves for the Maurice trip.
Yeah, like a practice run is what we're doing.
I don't know how long it takes to get there.
To Maurice?
Didn't we look at this?
Yeah, I don't think we did.
I want to say it was like 12 hours or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a distance. It's a commitment.
It's a commitment.
It's a commitment. But we would definitely drive up. We wouldn't be able to bring one of the cool cars. I think if we towed Kona, it would be a longer trip.
Yeah.
So probably not. But Mike Murphy said upstate New York. Welcome.
What's going on?
Tyler Post is saying that Halo and Dax say hi.
Halo, what's up, man? What's up, Dax?
Halo. It's been a fortnight since we've heard from Halo.
It's been a fortnight. What have you been up to? What's going on? Are you 30 yet?
Probably. Time goes by so fast. Tony Carter is checking in from Ohio.
He'll be like, Johnny, you want to come to my wedding?
Yeah. Get married.
I'm like, what?
Speaking of Ohio, one of our very good friends, Hank Dutton, is from Ohio as well. I didn't see him pop on yet to say hi, but
Our website designer.
But he is our web designer, johnnyjalopy.com. Fantastic artist.
Yeah, did you see that cool
3D artist?
See that cool commercial he put together?
Yes.
That thing was cool.
We posted it on Johnny's page. He just so many creative ideas.
So many monsters.
We love him to death. He's maintaining our site. He's developed our site. He's doing it all for us. So we're super excited and very happy with the work he's done. So go check him out, hankd.com, by the way.
Yeah.
So you can check out his portfolio over there and also some of the other cool things he's doing. Let's see. Tovar Luis, saludos de Michoacan, Mexico.
Nice.
Mexico. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Jody Loke made it 910 North Carolina to 813 North Tampa. Oh, so he was in North Carolina. And now he's in Tampa. Are you in Tampa? Is that what you're saying? James Olchin said, what? You don't have a flying saucer?
We don't. I tried to borrow Ian's, but he said he was using
wouldn't
his.
Budge.
Yeah.
Gary Miller said, hey, Johnny, did you mention my drum rack idea to Ian?
I haven't had an opportunity yet, my friend. He's been super busy with the project. We're filming. They're filming episodes right now. So the budget or the time restraints are super tight. To be honest, I've been trying to get a hold of him a few times to talk about our current project going on, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out because there's some changes afoot that we discussed and came to agreement on, which is really cool. But yeah, man, I definitely once the smoke clears a little bit, definitely will be letting know. And yeah, hopefully everything's going good with the band. Are you still playing with them?
Joe Lombardo said it means a hug from everyone in Brazil. Oh, in Portuguese. Aw, yay.
Well, we appreciate it.
Oh, Hank said, I'm here. There he is.
Hanky D. And then here's a.
Draco said, go straight across the Gulf and cut all that driving out. I know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be way easier? I wonder if there is a boat that we can get from like Tampa to New Orleans or something.
I'm sure there is.
Rent a car from there.
I'm sure there is. It's in the port. You just got to hijack it.
Wouldn't it take us just as long?
Probably. The boats don't move that quick.
In a boat? I mean, I guess.
We can start kayaking to them tomorrow and maybe
maybe a couple of years.
Yeah, die, but
Dave Holmes is joining us. Hi,
What's
Dave.
up, Dave?
Bumped into Dave Friday night as well over
super
at the
DJ
at the show.
DJ Supreme.
Super cool guy.
Yeah, man.
Gave us a new sticker.
Got all the cool Dave stickers. Dave the Way.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Tyler Post said airsoft dirt bikes and fishing will be 13 in May.
Nice.
Unreal. Remember when he was like 9?
That's what I'm saying. The kids,
10?
They're growing quick.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, I'm feeling old.
He's a teen, for cripe's sake.
What are you doing to us over there? Slow it down, okay?
The McCoy said it's a 25-minute drive from anywhere if you fly into Lafayette. Oh, so we could fly.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see. I did hear Spirit and Frontier have merged.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't know if that's going to open up new flight destinations for us, but
Desties.
we will see.
You never know.
We will see. I'm going to focus in on Johnny's.
We got some goodness going on here.
Gary Miller said, "Thanks, Johnny. The band is tearing it up, and we are writing a tune about hot rods, and you will be mentioned in it."
No way, dude.
Oh, wow.
No way.
Is it like a go, Johnny, go?
Probably.
All right, let me focus you in on what Johnny's got going on with the design here. Again, he did this line work, gosh, a week ago.
I want to say it was maybe Friday on my
Okay.
lunch break.
So doodled it at work, and I think you posted just the picture.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
did. I did it with a ballpoint pen, and there was some things I wasn't super happy with the way, like the rear tire placement.
Mhm.
I didn't get that angle right, so I wanted to redo it. So that's why we're.
So that's what we're doing now. And again, this
Especially
is
before we go to the t-shirt. So this tire here, I had way too far back. It was like almost in this area. So I
Oh.
moved it forward a little bit so the pitch of the car looks a little more natural. I also changed the angle of this rear tire. You can see in the sketch, actually
Yep.
angled much further down. So I brought that out to make the proportions a little better. And it definitely is sitting much nicer. Right?
Yep. So cool.
It's looking cool.
Yep.
Mash that single pedal, baby. Mash it. You got to be careful on the long pedal. I found that out in the Mojave.
Oh gosh. I don't think you felt it any worse than the fence post.
No, I'm saying you got to be careful with it.
Yeah.
That long pedal will get you in some trouble.
Well, this one is shaping up good. Lizzie said looking good so far.
This is what I really want to do. Like, if I ever have the opportunity to get myself a good old traditional hot rod, I want to put lights in a different place. And I just think it would be cool to put some big old, like, commercial style lights
Like right in the front
down
there.
by the grill in the front.
Nobody does that. They're always to the
There's,
side.
I mean, I've seen where some guys have done it, but
Now, for functionality, would you have to then angle them out?
Not really, no.
I mean, because I think that's why they're over here. So that way, because those actually angle in if you look.
Yeah, look at you using that brain ears. It's not just for looks, is it?
I keep it hidden under this hat.
I keep it hidden. I
Yeah.
keep it hidden that you cannot see. I used to be on America's Got Talent.
Did you?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah. You were the key grip.
Yeah, that was the key grip. They're like, this guy's way out of key. Get a grip.
You were sweeping the floors.
Yeah, for sure.
So
What do we think of the drawing? Are we digging it? Or
I think people are digging it. Gary Miller said, would love to see a crazy pic of my Chevy Equinox. I want to pull the 6 and place it with an LS motor V8. I have a Chevy Equinox too. Maybe we can customize mine.
we sort of have at some point.
It is a little bit.
It's a little bit.
Robert Spear said, ity-B is so smart. Well,
Yeah, in fact, what's funny is my good buddy Art, who we've had on the 51, he's
Mhm.
one of our guests that we've had. He was like, when are you going to do ity-B? What's this?
no, it's I know what this is.
Oh, I know what this is. Yes. And he's got a few things. So I need to go visit him. He's like, I got some items.
Okay, just background on this guy. First of all, he's an electrician, so he probably deals with all these components that I'm not aware of. So it could be any of those.
No, it's
in
all
addition-
it's all automotive.
Oh, it
he
is
said. Yep.
automotive? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm the first to admit I don't know most times what's going on. I really don't.
Are you really the first to admit it?
I am.
I don't know if I'm buying that part.
I am. I know that I'm a little slow to get things. I'm very naive. I know that. I'm very trusting when maybe I shouldn't be. So, Johnny gets me on these things where he'll tell me, oh, it's this. And then I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense. Really, that's not what it is. But he sells it so well that I fully believe him. Also believe him because I trust him because he's my husband.
Oh, gonna throw
and then
the
he
old
stabs me in the back.
the old
Oh,
husband, the old husband gang.
But yeah, I don't know what a lot of things are. There are some things that I do know that surprise you.
Yeah, just now.
What, with the lights?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I thought it was a valid question.
It
Felt
was-
it needed to be said.
It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Joe Lombardo said lights in the front. Been there, done that. LOL. Okay.
Yeah, I like some. I wasn't saying like I was the original
originator.
thought processor of that.
But you've never had a car like that, so that's how
No,
you
I haven't. Rub it in.
Well, the bug you can move.
It's not the
You
same.
can move them.
It's not the same.
The McCoy said, if you come down here, Johnny, I love you, man, but you can't drive my VW. Oh.
I wouldn't trust you with it either. Listen, that pole jumped right out in front of me. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, you haven't. Well, you did. You did crash a couple.
It comes down to I was not secured in the driving position. It's a lot of things. Okay, it wasn't just my fault.
Okay. James Olchin said it's Johnny ity-B hot so far. I am on the roll.
You are. You're on the roll.
Kevin Byron said, Johnny, what is your mindset when you do your wheels when they are so out of alignment but work so well on your art?
My thought is trying to create motion where there's, it's a still picture, right? But I want to create some motion. So I just want to, they're not perfectly drawn and they're not always at the correct thing. Sometimes the fact that a lot of times my brain goes, that doesn't look right. And I'm like, yeah, but it's got to be all askew.
But
I battle with that a lot when I even look at other guys' work who really skew stuff. I'm like, I wish I could, my brain would let me do that. So,
but you also, like you just did, you fix it. So you might draw it one way initially, but then you go back and you
because I can't freaking handle it.
So you don't get it on
like I said, I was looking at this rear tire that was way over further, and it just was driving me crazy because the proportion and the angle, you would see some of this piece here off the wow, brain fart. Axle. Yeah. So, and then the angle of this wheel, it was too far turned to where it wasn't giving the correct proportions.
And Kevin, honestly, he just memorizes this stuff because he's not looking at any reference photos. He just knows where all the parts to this stuff go. When we've gone to shows before, if there's a car show, he'll look at the way cars are parked, and most guys will park their car with the tires turned like that, at least the front tires.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that you look at those angles. You visually see it and you can reproduce it on paper.
Well, even when I park my own car, I don't like the wheels sticking straight.
No.
Like when I back a car in at a show, it drives me nuts with the wheels straight. They got to be turned a little bit. Right. I turned them when we went Friday. I turned them and I was looking at them and I walked by it twice and I was like, oh, it's too much. And I went up and I turned them.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Because they were too much. It was too much.
Yeah. So he just has this knack for memorizing. Really,
it's just practice and looking at pictures. And of course, I am far from any expert
But the extent of my practice would be knowing, okay, there's a door that goes here and there's wheels here. Anything else, I wouldn't know where it goes. You're looking at those details though, and people that see your art notice those details because they're looking at it too.
Mm-hmm. That's the
way it works. Michael Williams says Jerry Clower or Justin Wilson once told a story about two crayfish talking. All at once, a human chased a cow around. One mud bug said, "Don't worry, that's a northerner. He eats beef." Next, a human chased a chicken around them. Old mud bug said to youngin, "Don't worry about him. He's a southerner. He eats chicken." All at once, the older mud bug started to run and scramble and yelled to the youngin, "Run, that's occasion. He'll eat any damn old thing." That's funny. Mike Frucci said, "Loving the drawing," with an L.
Thank you.
Gary Miller said, "Getting ready to get on stage, y'all. You guys have a great evening."
Oh man, have a great show.
Definitely.
Yeah. I gotta get on their page and share more of their stuff and get cool Tennessee band.
Cool.
I believe it's hopefully I'm not saying it wrong. Three-Legged Circus is the name of the band. I believe. Yeah.
Cool. Brian said, "Just kidding. I'll pull a couple plugs and keep you under 5 miles an hour." Robert Spears said, "ity-B, don't let Johnny tell you that you need to get premium air in your car's tires." I don't.
Premium air.
It's not. It's what do I have? Hydrogen?
Yeah, you've got hydrogen bombs.
No. What is it? What is in my tires? You said
Totally hydrogen,
helium.
man.
It's helium.
Helium, yes.
No, it's
That's right.
What is it?
It's helium. It's laughing gas.
No. You said I have something in my tires. I should never have to get air in my tires. They
Well, the
fill
whole
it with
purpose,
gas.
the whole purpose of that, the other air is so that in climate, it's supposed to keep.
Contract and whatever.
Well, it's supposed to just be better than regular air.
What kind of? What is it?
Nitrogen?
Nitrogen. Really? No. That
Yeah.
sounds
Okay.
like fire. They're nitrogen filled.
Yeah.
I'm rolling around on nitro.
Not nitro. Did I say nitro?
Well, that would be nitroglycerin.
That's correct.
What is glycerin? Just means jelly. That's
That
just
is exactly what that
nitro
is.
jelly.
Nitro jelly. That's nacho jelly.
John Chafin's joining us. Hi.
What's
welcome.
going on?
Kevin Byron said awesome.
Here's where we're at so far. We're getting there. Frankie's starting to come alive. We got to get his eyeballs looking.
Let me zoom in on Frankster. Joe Lombardo said, Johnny, I read your dad drew you a hot rod when you were a kid, and that was an aha moment for you. Have you recreated it and maybe put it on a tee?
I haven't yet,
Oh.
but I do have
That would be
that
cool.
drawing.
That was a funny car, right?
Still have it. It's in fact
Yeah.
in the printer room. That was a great moment in my life where my dad, who was just learning to paint something, and he, could have painted anything, and he paints his kid a funny car. And I don't even know if he asked me what I wanted, and that's what he painted me.
And
It's really cool.
hit the majority of what I've seen him put out, and then tell me if I'm wrong, has been all landscape stuff. So was that like the only car he ever painted or drew?
Yeah.
Just for you.
Yeah, but this was I was a little kid when my dad really started painting landscaping and doing landscape. My dad was painting landscaping. Yeah, he'd point bushes and guys mowing the lawn.
He'd go over there with a spray.
Yeah, all the time. When he started painting landscapes, I was well out of high school and working and stuff like that. He just got where he was like, I want to learn to oil paint again. He took some classes, and this was so fast to learn. And again, this is where John. And again, if you're new to Johnny Jalopy and all this, go to my website. I don't know if I have my dad's story. We need to get that up there. What we shared, which is basically this. My dad. The reason why we are doing what we are doing is I made a vow to my dad when he passed away that I was going to keep his dream alive, which is this. My dad was a phenomenal artist, great landscape painter who learned very, very quickly. And I think if he'd continued and wouldn't have got sick, he would have just gone phenomenal. But he had no confidence in the work he did, to the point that his dream was always to sell a piece of artwork. And he never did. He put it in a gallery one time, and he just freaked out because it was in there and people weren't really checking. And he pulled it out of there, and then he ended up giving it away to family and friends who ended up trying to pay him, and he would take a penny or $1, right? But my dad's dream was to sell artwork. So when he passed away, I was like, you know what? All the time he spent trying to teach me how to draw and paint and do all that kind of stuff, this is going to happen. So that's where we are today.
And that's why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's not just for
me.
me.
We made it.
Yeah, it's not just about me. It's about keeping my dad's dream alive. That what he instilled in me is what Johnny Jalopy Hot Rod Art is.
And every time you support Johnny Jalopy Art, you're supporting
that dream. Yeah. And of course, I'm not taking anything away from this super supportive mom that I have, who has always told me that I can do just about anything I put my mind to, and has always. She's
a large reason for all this happening. For
absolutely,
you as well. They have facilitated every endeavor you've done.
Yeah, when I
creatively,
where this all started, really coming to fruition is one time, not that long ago. They asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I was like, I always wanted to have an airbrush. And so they bought me an airbrush for Christmas, and I fooled around with the airbrush for a while. And the next thing you know, somebody gave me one of these Wacom pads. And then the next thing you know, I met this beautiful woman right here who said, you know what, you can do it, and I'm going to support you. And really, really gave me the strength and the ability to believe in myself that I could do it. And you were the first one to tell me, let's take your stuff to a show. Let's figure it out. So
I'm in marketing.
That's right.
I've
So-
always been a marketer. I got to market what I believe in, and
So,
I believe in you.
it was so awesome to have your support.
Well, no better guy to support. I'm thankful.
So there's a little history of Johnny Jalopy,
There you go,
Hot Rod
guys.
Art.
Kevin and Mike both said nitrogen, and then Mike said you do need to go from winter nitrogen to summer nitrogen in June. I'll be sure to look into that.
Yeah.
Kevin said aircraft tires use nitrogen partly to control corrosion on aluminum wheels. Huh, fun fact.
Yeah.
Mike Furchy wants to know, could you post some of his work? We absolutely will. We'll get with Hank on that and see what we can do.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. It's all hanging in my mom's house, and of course there's some family members that have what he's done.
We have a couple pieces.
Yeah, we do have a couple pieces. What that really sucks is I had a beautiful piece that my dad did of this, because my favorite animal growing up was eagles, and he did this beautiful eagle portrait. And like an idiot, I took it to my first wife's house, and it got destroyed. Yeah.
Robert
You live and you
Spear-
learn, baby. You live and you learn.
Robert Spear said you do need to check your brake light fluid, though. It does become a lighter shade of red in
Yeah.
the winter.
Blinker fluid is really
I-
the bigger thing.
He said brake light fluid.
Well, brake flight, but your blinker fluid you got to check as well. I don't know if you checked
I
yours.
have all of them checked when I get my oil done. So
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about
I
it.
can't always check it for you, so you're gonna have to check your blinker
Right.
fluid soon.
Joe Lombardo said that's awesome. My dad was an aircraft mechanic in the Air Force, but loved art and drew all the time and passed that on to me.
That's awesome, man.
Very cool. That's how it works. We don't realize the impact that we have on our kids.
No, we don't.
I've just recently
We don't.
felt a little of that impact lately.
Yeah,
From mine.
it's been pretty. It's quite a blessing.
It is. James Olchin said he is proud of you, Johnny.
Thanks, man.
Robert Spears said, I love the story of your dad.
You guys are a huge portion of it as well. The support that you guys showing up on Mondays just to hang out with us, and
Well, think of how
watch us
thrilling
drop.
it is for your mom to see all of these people who are so interested in what you're doing every week. You know, that you're her baby, and these people find what you do cool.
That
What
looked too much
proud
like a
moment.
penis right there, so I'm gonna redo
What?
that.
It was spurred in the beginning.
I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry. I just took a tender moment and ruined it. Sorry, Mom. But it was very phallic. There we go. It's still kind of penis-like. What is going on?
Where's your head right now?
I don't know.
Oh,
Why? We've got penal.
Situation.
The penal code is that is funny.
Mike Frucci said, you two are awesome. We love you guys. It's great to see an artist share his talents this way. Most won't.
I don't think you can get away with it.
because they don't want anyone knowing their secrets. Keep up the great work. We'll be here every Monday night.
No secrets here. More than happy to help anybody who's endeavoring to, do art, get better at art, start drawing again. That's been the most rewarding part, is to hear your guys' stories about, hey man, I haven't drawn in a while, and I looked at your shitty art and I was like, I could do it. And I'm like, yes, you can.
Here's the thing that I love about this too. Johnny established his Facebook page in 2009. He was kind of dead set against doing it. We were both on MySpace at the time. I made the crossover to Facebook, and I started reconnecting.
I was holding out that Ian Roussel would make me a friend, and it never happened.
You did friend him initially.
That's what I'm saying, on MySpace.
Oh, on MySpace. He probably already moved to Facebook too. And we had developed the art page. There was a John Wood, which is Johnny Jalopy here. There was a John Wood page, which was his personal thing, his high school friends, family members, whatnot. And then we had developed an art page strictly for art and anyone who was interested in following and seeing his stuff or whatever. This is before we even started selling on Facebook. And we found that it was, and we talked about it, but I felt like what would set us apart is to really share us
Yeah.
with everyone.
No baloney. This is who we are.
He's not just an artist. There are so many other aspects of him that make him who he is and why he does what he does and how he's come up with this talent and how he uses it. And I felt it was important for people to see that, his family life, who he was as a dad, who he was as a partner, you know, who he is in his personal life, because I think it adds to who he is as an artist. And I think that was important for people to see. So I encouraged him to share more and more of himself. And I have found, yes, we still have the art page, and we're at how many followers on there?
It's been a while since I checked, but I think I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
we're doing
pretty decent
good.
amount of followers over there. But
this is really looking cool.
There are still people friending his personal page because he dual posts. I mean, what you're seeing on Johnny Jalopy, you're seeing on Johnny Jalopy art page and on Instagram. But there is some cross posting. But I mean, really, our life is lived, and you know, we're letting everybody in, and I don't feel like it's an issue. I think maybe there were some concerns in the beginning that it might be an issue, but it's not an issue at all. We've been really blessed to do it, and you know, we appreciate when you are all doing that with us as well.
Yeah, it's been great. We've come in contact with so many cool people.
Draco said muffler bearings need checking too.
That's right.
Mike Frucci said, and the shenanigans too. I guess he likes that part of it. There's always some kind of shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Mike Frucci said Draco cycles piston return springs. Eddie Harris wants to know what kind of tablet this is. He says, awesome work. What kind of tablet is it? This is the Microsoft Surface. What are we at now?
Book,
but what? Three. Book 3.
What do we think?
We just had we just upgraded it not too long ago, actually. Let me zoom in on that for you. Hank said, you might be part of the Pen 15 club. Silly. Julie said, our middle daughter said today, I am so tired of all the penis drawings on the desks. Oh, middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Jody said Surface Pro. Draco said, when those go out, you're really screwed. Yeah. Yeah, those Pen 15s. Matt Bunn said race car tires use nitrogen because it does not absorb moisture like compressed air.
Yeah, yeah.
And then changes air pressure as it heats up. Yeah. Mike said Draco, just get a can of combustion. Robert Spears said the fact that he loves Star Wars as well. Yes, Johnny is a fan. Star Wars
I'm a fan. I wouldn't say I'm a fanatic, but I'm a fan of Star Wars for sure.
Shaggy LeBlanc is joining us.
Mr. LeBlanc himself.
He is an amazing fabricator. We have
cool stuff.
A couple of his pieces. I am beyond happy. I'm still waiting for my wine tree.
Oh goodness.
My wine tree coat hanger or whatever it was. I wouldn't use it as a coat hanger. I would just use it as a display piece. It was beautiful. Maybe one day Santa will bring me.
Listen, you got what you got. Be happy with that.
I'm saying you need to get it for me.
I'm like, you will. Yeah.
You need to buy it.
I do.
Michael Williams said ity-B knows one thing. The wheels on the bus go round and round, except when they are square.
She knows a lot more than one thing.
I do know a lot more than one thing. I am a...
You're smart. I'm smart enough.
In what I know. Would you be able to explain policy coverages to somebody?
Probably
not.
I probably could.
No, you couldn't.
I'm a smart guy.
What's PIP?
I'm a freaking genius.
What's PIP?
Personal protection Pippi.
Close.
What is it?
Personal injury protection.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
What does it mean?
The personal injury.
What does it mean?
So that's if an uninsured motorist.
Nope, that would be uninsured motorist coverage. What is PIP?
Personal. That's if I'm personally injured, I have protection.
From who?
Myself. You can't trust me.
No.
I'll run into objects that may appear closer.
Draco said there's shortages of that everywhere.
Pip?
No. I think he was talking about the Pen 15. Joe Lombardo said, great pick. That handle looks familiar. What handle on the door? Oh, the gear shift. Yeah. Shaggy said, thank you so much. Yes, Shaggy is amazing. Go check out Shaggy's page. He's got some cool stuff going on all the time.
Phenomenal artists, phenomenal, talented people.
He just created awards for a show. What was the show?
I don't know. We need to go to it though.
I know. And win one.
Yeah.
Because they're so cool. I forget the show.
Well, someday when we're rocking the car I have in my head, we will win one.
Good.
Because we will win it.
When
I got ideas. I got ideas, baby.
we got stuff going on. I actually thought that maybe after you came home from Ian's, that you might be inspired to do some welding.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I am.
So this might be something. So did you actually do some welding on the project when you were out there?
No, but the last time I was up there, he gave me a bunch of welding tips.
Oh, really? Okay.
So yeah, but this was more about, like, I guess, like, the welding part wasn't the part that scared me the most. It was the, like, actually cutting of stuff and making sure I cut it right and all that kind of stuff. So
now, if he's short, like, let's say his cut was too short, does he cut another piece then that's longer, or does he fill it in?
what do you mean? He's cutting it too short.
Like, if he was cutting something that needed to be on this line and it came to here,
Mm-hmm.
would he cut another one that would fit the line, or would he just fill in that space?
Let's do that again, Mom. Horrible. Glad they can see what you're
You
doing.
can't see what I'm doing. I don't even have us on split screen. I'm saying if there was this space to fill,
Mhm.
okay, and he cut something that was short by this much,
Yeah, you cut it the right.
would he
cut it-
recut a piece to go
Yeah.
that way? Oh, so he wouldn't just fill it in, patch it.
What? So if you're saying we're filling in a space?
Yeah, and the piece.
I mean, you could. You could just cut another little square and put that in there and weld it in, and then
Because
grind it all down smooth, and it's all one piece of
Right,
metal.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you be able to, if you did mess up a cut, you could just patch.
You could.
You could just
Yes,
patch it. It would
absolutely.
be fine.
I'm telling you, I really, 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 I don't know.
What do you mean?
I want to chop the top on Kona.
On Kona?
Yeah. I know.
You need somebody here with you.
No, let's just do it. What's the worst
You're
that'll
saying let's.
What's
like,
the worst
what-
that'll happen?
I can barely hold the freaking flashlight
That's
at this
true.
point. That was like our first thing.
What's the worst that'll happen?
He's like, babe,
In the eye, in the
all I
mind,
need you to do is hold the flashlight.
in the
So
words
I'm
of
holding the flashlight.
in the words of the master of metal, he goes, "You just cut it and redo it and fix it."
This is me. I'm holding the flashlight, but then I would look to see what he was doing, and the flashlight would end up over here. Do you remember? You're like, on me,
Do
on me.
do I remember? No, I don't remember that.
Those were some of our biggest fights.
No.
Was me not holding the flashlight correctly, and I think every little kid goes through this with their dad.
Absolutely.
You probably did as
It's
well.
all part of it.
Yet you cut me no slack whatsoever.
My dad didn't cut me slack. Yes, Daddy.
Unreal. Let's see. Oh, Ron Baker said, still trying to get more toony with my drawings, but getting better. I will say this too. In this program, I've watched him draw a wheel and then be able to skew it. Is it this program you've been able to do that with? It was the
No.
other one.
No.
It was Photoshop, maybe.
Photoshop, I can skew some stuff, but it's still,
Okay.
again, using the program to skew is a little difficult.
Some people, that's the way they
So
do their
here's
stuff.
here's what you do. Let me. If you want to, I'm a weirdo, and I start with the wheels first always.
Oh, really?
I always do.
Huh.
So if I'm starting this drawing, like when I started this drawing, the first wheel I drew was that wheel.
Okay.
So I'll sit there just for hours and do this and draw wheels. Are you on me?
Yeah.
So I'll just sit there and draw wheels and go, oh, that looks crappy. Okay. And then I'll sit there and then I'll think, okay, the front wheels. So if I was drawing front wheels, how would they front wheels look? Right. And you get the axle. It comes over and swings over. And then I go, okay, if I draw it the same, right, which is what most of the books tell you to do, then it's this, right? But I'm like, I want it to look more cartoony. So how do I do that? So what I do is I come over here and I draw my axle. Got my axle placement, right? And then I go, let's kick it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm going, okay, the grill's supposed to be square like that. Yeah. skew it a little bit. Let's give motion. So I skew it. And then we put the headlights in. I could draw perfect circles, right? But that looks boring. So let's not draw perfect circles. Let's draw oblong circles, right? And one's a little bigger because we're skewing this way.
Right.
Right? And I go, okay, that tire looks a little weird. Maybe I want this tire a little bit more aggressively big. And then you mess with it. Right? And then you look at the shadow of it. And then maybe I'll draw the back tire. Oh, we already got a back tire. Let's get rid of it. So we're going to draw the back tire. And maybe a regular back tire, if we were going along the lines of how this is looking, perspective wise, I would draw it like this, right? That would look perfect. But we want it to look funny and cartoony. So what if we did this? We lay it at a weird angle. And then we go, oh, wait, it's doing wheelies. So, you just got to, how's the body sit on there? Well, maybe that isn't right. So then we'll skew it and kick it a different way, which is basically what I did down here.
And then you go back in after that sketch is done and ink it in.
And then I might do this and I might lighten that up and go, okay. So I'll go in here and I'll lighten it up and I'll grab another layer and I'll go.
People can't see any of this, by the way.
How about now?
It's too light. There you go.
So now I go, okay, I like the way this looks. So I'll start inking in my axle and make it a little more defined to the axle, right? And I like how that tire is going. And maybe that's still not perfect, but I'm just trying to get the shapes right. Like how this grill's flowing. I want a little more angle on it. And I like the way those lights are looking, right? I'm going to put more of the leaf springs in here because it's got that,
that bounce.
And then I'm going to make this tire a little more. All right, so there's the front of the car. And I want it to be doing like a crazy burnout. So, like, how can I get it to look crazy burnout?
Make it big.
So there's the axle.
I can't see.
There's the tire. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the body.
I don't know. I could never do it.
But there's a car right there. Boom.
Yeah. Up in the air.
There you go. It's practice.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. To draw cartoony, you got to train your mind to do what's not right and and go through and draw shitty drawings. Make them look bad. Make them look terrible. Keep trying. A lot of guys will spend so much time trying to get all the details of everything in. One of the things I've kind of prided myself on is that I do detail without detail.
That's right.
If you really look at this is just lines in here. These are just lines, but when you pull it all together, your brain goes, that looks like chrome.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm not saying I'm a perfect or I'm a pro or any of that kind of stuff, but that's the way it works. I love the way this grill came out. But if you really look at that grill, there's not a perfect line on there. Go to the single. There's no perfect line on there. If you look at these tires and wheels, this one probably should be over a little bit more. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, but as I back it out,
it looks good.
It shows some action. It's not perfect, but you have to accept the fact it's not going to be perfect every time.
Right.
Don't try to draw the details at first. Get with the shapes. Is it showing motion? Is it showing action? Just sketch.
Just have fun with it.
Just get your pencil and just sketch weird crap. Get a pen and just sketch weird angles and different stuff. I need to train more of doing back views and side views. But you know what I love to do? My favorite? Nothing like a fun two-dimensional. Throw some tires up there. You throw a big tire there. You draw your car in there. Right. Next thing you know, we got a cool little coupe going. Throw a big ass blower on it. Right. You throw
With sound effects.
got to throw the sound effects in there, and then you get your tire, and you get your tire. You got your pipe coming out. You got your exhaust. Got your flame. Boom, boom. Look at that thing flying through the air.
Yeah.
It's fun. Go watch Chip Foostraw. He ain't drawing detail.
No.
Not till he gets to the rendering stage where he's really laying it down, trying to figure out what he's doing.
Joe Lombardo said spin-off welding live.
I
Maybe.
don't know about that.
I would film it. I'd be out there.
Was
filming
any
it.
of that profitable to anybody? Did anybody get a kick out of that, or was that just
We'll
bullshit
see.
and boring?
No, I'm going to scroll down and see. Hank said the Penn 1-5 Club just uses the tip. That's their tagline. James Alchin said he goes to Home Depot and buys a board stretcher.
Nice.
No, he goes to Home Depot and buys a board. He's talking about probably Ian because I was asking.
Oh,
about
yeah, probably.
Jody Loke said, no, he just cut it bigger than he needs, Itty. That's true. That's true. He's a professional.
He know what he doing.
Oh, Shaggy said it's the Detroit Autorama. That's what it was.
Oh,
March 4th, 5th, and 6th. So you still got time to make it.
someday.
And little Daddy Roth Dennis himself will be in my booth with me all weekend.
Oh man, please tell him hello from Johnny Jalopy. And I have a piece of artwork that I gotta finish for him, and it's been like years. And it's a picture of the Beatnik Bandit, my favorite car.
Wouldn't it be cool to get it done and send it to Shaggy and he could give it to me?
Yeah, I did. He looked at it once and made a comment, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I love that thing." I was like, "Dude, I want you to have it," and I just haven't finished it. It was when I was doing my palette
Put it
knife,
on your list.
my palette knife stuff, and it was just so cool that and then he sends me like shirts and a hat.
He did get all that.
He's been so cool.
Cool
And
guy.
then when he came down to Ian's shop when we were trying to figure out paint structure for the Space Junkie, he's just a great guy. So yeah, he's a cool dude.
Maybe work on getting that done.
I really
That would
got
be
to,
super
yeah.
cool. If Shaggy wouldn't mind delivering it.
Yeah,
I mean,
just put onus on Shaggy.
Mike Ferrucci said, like my buddy always tells me, it's just sheet metal. You can always take it off and replace it. This is true. I've been on him for years now to try to just start doing stuff because we know, Raquel's still sitting out front too. And I know she needs a lot of patch body work, and it doesn't have to look pretty. I mean, that like special, the places where it needs it done are like the inside, like the floorboard stuff. I think you already did those. Though.
I did quite a bit of that repair work already.
There's just, the, what do they call the rocker panels?
It's more towards the back towards the skirt. It's a common areas, and what it is the body panels are they're just expensive to ship, and I've been needing to buy them. And every time I think about, I could save shipping if I just drove down to where they sell it, which is in the Daytona area, and we just
driving up, but
whatever.
I'm with you.
And we just haven't made it out that way. So for those purposes.
Yeah.
What do we think of this? We digging it?
I think people are. Guys, let us know. Likes and loves. Michael Williams said slack unnecessary as long as all fingers stay intact. Shaggy said, I feel like I should send a check in the mail to learn how to draw with Johnny. Thanks a lot.
Whatever.
Looks like a monster
I hope
Dukes
that,
of Hazzard thing, he said.
I hope that helped. I don't know if it did or what I was just spewing was just bullshit, and it just didn't sound. I just want to encourage anybody who wants to start drawing that the biggest thing, the hurdle to get over. I've talked about this with Kevin. Our boy, and is stop trying to be perfect. Accept that it's going to look like crap for a little while, and just it's okay.
Develop your skill.
Yeah.
Joe Lombardo said, and then you and somebody actually builds it. Great stuff. Jody Loke said, but it's beautiful. Russ Randall's giving thumbs up. Joe Lombardo said 100% great tutorial from the man. Thanks, brother. Jody said Foos, Ken Dig, and Jay Martin artwork so crazy.
Yeah, Martin he's a great artist. I dig his stuff.
Mike Furchy said very helpful. Thank you. Shaggy said, yeah, he'll be staying here at my house with me for a week. So yeah, whatever you want to do, but he's a great guy.
He is a good guy. Really, yeah.
Mike Ferrucci said, I'm a better grinder than a welder. As long as they're strong and penetrate, they'll hold. Invest in some flap wheels.
Yeah. I have access to all the equipment that I need. It's kind of what I do as a job, but I just need to do it.
Yep. Joe Lombardo. Oh, Lizzie said it's looking awesome. Thank you, Lizzie. Joe Lombardo said, I mentioned to you guys the race of gentlemen in Wildwood. I hope you really look into it. Gene Winfield raced it. So did Wayne Carini. Bruce showed up one year just for the fun of it. You and Ian can enter a ride.
I've talked to him about it. It's just, yeah.
That'd be a long way for him to go.
Yeah, super long way, but it would be so cool to do it.
Joe, when was that show again? Was that the one that was going to be in June or something? Because we're going to be up there, but I think it was the time frame.
Yeah.
Like right after when we're going to be there, and we couldn't stay for the whole time. Doc is joining us. Cool drawing. Love the monsters. He wasn't sure if he was going to make it tonight, but he is here.
Well, we're glad you made it.
Yes, we another callback to Monster Monday. Michael Williams said, about 3 times in my life, I had a caricature of a friend's car turn out nearly perfect. It was simply an instant of inspiration. When I try, it dies. When inspired, it sometimes works. That's true. Joe said the show's actually in October. So that could be doable. Could be doable. Hank said, Doc, Monster Monday. Yes, he's tuning in because he knew we were drawing a monster maybe. Joe Lombardo said, June is pizza on me if you guys could make it. Okay, just in June then? Well, I think we have some other delicacies awaiting us. There's supposed to be
yeah.
What was the other thing we were going up there?
I don't remember, but it's all good food.
Yeah, something else. There was another type of food that we were looking at. They were like, Jersey has the best. Bob McClaren said they do the race of the gentleman in Wildwood and now in California as well.
Yeah, it's something I definitely would love to do. I want to get a car, and that's just it. I gotta get a car. I got it.
James Olchin said Frankie is racing the Mojave Desert. He must be. Look at all that dust behind him. I don't think you're going to do color tonight on this.
What time are we at?
We're at 10:47.
What is that?
An hour and a half.
Okay, so then we'll call it then.
Yeah.
I think it came out good.
It did. I like the helmet coming off. That's cool. Let me zoom in on it.
Did you notice I made a little dent for the bolt when he puts it on? There's a little curve for the bolt.
That's cool.
Right?
That's great. Yeah.
Anybody catch that? The bolt dent right here?
Yep. I like his ink.
Oh, shit. I didn't do it on the other side. We got to fix that.
Oh.
Hold on. Oh, what layer is that on?
Mike said right on. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Guys, this could be a t-shirt. You might have to make a couple adjustments. Make sure it's the right size and everything for a t-shirt. But this could be our new
no, it'll definitely work.
Monster t-shirt.
There you
Super
go.
Cool. Silly. Course the number 5 represented, right?
You gotta have it on there.
I almost feel it. Well, I guess it's shooting off his head and it's behind him because I was going to say it almost looks too small. Like
yeah, it's popping off his head. It would only be sticking on here. You mean it's not long enough? Is that what you mean?
No, it actually looks like it would be long enough.
Yeah, that's right. I think my proportions are right.
Julie said, I thought it was for a t-shirt all along. True.
Yep.
It is. Hank said coloring sheet, question mark. Possibly.
Maybe.
We were supposed to be saving all of the black and whites prior to you doing them in color because we were supposed to save them for,
right, so we could do a coloring sheet. Yeah,
we're not that far behind where you could go back and probably find the layer where you left off in black and white, and we could probably reproduce those.
You mean you're talking about this one?
I'm talking about
in
all
general.
of January.
In general, okay.
In general, for all of season 5, and maybe at the end of the year we could put together a season 5 coloring book or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be kind of cool, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Lizzie said, Johnny, would you be interested in doing a pic of Steven with all of his monster trucks on the floor in his room? That would be a lot of trucks.
Yeah.
Do you know how many monster trucks this kid has? He's got a ton.
If I was better at people, I probably would be like, yeah, for sure. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do.
Mike said he passed by your job on Friday, wanted to swing in, just hate to bother people while they're working. Oh, he would have loved it, Mike. That would have been fantastic.
You can always stop in and say hi. I can't always admit that I may be able to talk, but I can definitely pop out and say hello.
And peruse
real quick,
They've got some cool stuff over there. Flying monkeys, if anyone's interested.
Yeah, we don't have monkeys
anymore. Oh, you
anymore.
don't have them right now?
No.
Oh, man. That was the whole reason why I went in.
They got rid of the monkeys, man.
His face has so much character. I love it. And I love the little overbite with the tooth.
You gotta have a little tooth, right?
That's cool. It's actually an underbite.
Sure. It's an underbite.
It's an underbite.
All right, let's sign this thing and let's get going, huh? What a great night.
Kevin said, sell us kids' coloring books. For sure. Well, there you go, guys.
Hopefully you guys were inspired tonight. We had a great guest, the McCoys, and
yes,
of course Howard Pierpont showing up. That was awesome. You can't even spell your own name right, Johnny. It's Jalopy. Not Jaopy. Jola. Yeah. Sometimes just goes to show you. Johnny Jalopy 22. There we go. There is the what should we call him?
Frankie. Frankie goes to Mojave instead of Frankie goes to Hollywood.
But there you go. That was a fun one.
Yeah,
Great down. All right, get us to the us shot.
Lizzie said, "You guys are so awesome. We will meet one day." Yeah, Lizzie is like literally within miles of our house.
It's gonna happen, Lizzie. Don't you worry.
Mike Ferrucci, we haven't met either. He's only up in Homicide, so we've got to plan this up, guys. I'm telling you, not this Thursday, but any other given Thursday. Let us know because we're usually free on Thursdays.
Yeah,
possibly Fridays.
And we need to schedule. We need to schedule a happy hour with the Jalopys very soon. Very soon. So we'll get that in the books. Guys, thanks so much for stopping in and hanging out with us on another fun Monday night. Again, shout out to the McCoys and Howard Pierpont. Thanks for stopping in and being our guests. Right? That was great. Yes. And hey, don't forget to head over to the website, johnnyjalopy.com. We got hats. We got stickers. We got cool t-shirts. We got beanies. We got all kinds of fun stuff.
And we actually are waiting, just to give you a heads up. We reordered beanies and we were told that they no longer have the lined beanies. So it's going to be a different type of beanie.
Yep.
We're waiting to get them to see what the quality of the beanie. I'm sure it's still going to be a good quality and it's going to be a great embroidery.
Yeah, everybody.
People we work with are
for
amazing.
sure. They've done us.
But the beanie itself doesn't have this inside lining.
It's a little different.
It's going to be a little different. But I also ordered a small run of shorter beanies. This one is a little larger. You can see the top of it.
It has no flip up, right?
Right. The other one does not fold up.
It's a cap style.
This one folds up.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more fitted. So we'll have those available. Yep. We're still going to sell those for $25. And it's going to be limited quantities.
And of course, as always with your order, if you order now, we have the limited, well, not limited, we'll probably get more. Yeah. It might be a little different though. It's this Stay Sketchy wristbands.
You can see it up front here.
It's got ity-B and Johnny Jalopy on the back with the logo. Fun little thing. But every order that you place, you get one of those. So place multiple orders.
We did have somebody place multiple orders and we sent two.
And we did. So those are available. Of course, the Sketchy Speed Equipment hats. We've got the new Sketchy Speed Equipment design on the website as well. Lots of cool, fun stuff. New stuff coming all the time. Another fun Monday night in the books. So we appreciate you hanging out with us. And as always, stay sketchy. We'll see you guys next week. Have a fun week and a great weekend. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate all of you. See ya.